Hi students, I hope you can hear me and see me okay. I just want to make a few comments at the end of week one. Today is the last day of week one. I'm sure you're well aware of that, of our 8-week course on global and international perspectives on higher education. Um, there are among us, there are representatives from 4 countries. In addition to the U.S., there's China, Thailand, and Canada. I think our colleague from Thailand wins the most distant education award. Um, and in Massachusetts, there are 7 students, but also 7 states are represented in the U.S. Florida, Michigan, New York, Washington, Seattle, where Northeastern has a campus, Maryland, and New Jersey. And among the 21 or so of doctoral students in this course, some are taking this course and ending their course requirements. All of you have taken the 4 required foundational courses. Um, and from my observations, you're quite experienced and you have a range of topics of interest and potential research, some of which I commented on in my written comments earlier. I thought the most recent post having to do with the swirling students, which is a huge and more recent phenomenon, I mean, within the past 10 years, is really interesting. And as too is those of you who express interest in faculty governance in institutions that are moving towards a preponderance of their courses and faculty workload being online. Great research topics. Okay, so just a reminder, the end of week 2, I will do the grading, the first grading of discussion board. I do it every 2 weeks. And the week from tomorrow, on the 14th, is your first paper dealing with primary source material. And the assignment is all located in the menu bar, the navigation bar to the left, and also in the assignment folders. This is called the Researcher's Nook. It's worth 10 points. It's looking at primary source material. In this case, there's 10 photographic images, and you're asked to go through a series of 5 questions, and the questions are all right there, and you can write your paper in expository style, explaining your responses to this. Basically, pick one. And list what you see or what's portrayed here. Any specifics that come to you as a result of looking at this. Step 2, what do you think is taking place? Is something being commemorated, announced? Who's doing what? Question 3, and this is worth 5 of the 10 points. What questions come to you as a researcher? Please be thorough here. What might the time frame be? What might have taken place? What does the picture or artifact say about higher education? Is there anything in higher education depicted that is being represented today? Or is it differently? What comes to you as a potential doctoral researcher from the one that you selected? And 4, and this is a challenging one, but it's also very important because all of us have our researcher biases. And what biases might you have? What perceptions do you have that may influence your research? Do you have any preconceived feelings about the event or the artifact? Do you recoil? Does it make you uncomfortable because it depicts perhaps elitism, racism, sexism? Um, think about these as a researcher because this is the reality of higher education. It's part of American education or international education. And 5, what areas of inquiry or research can be applied here? And this is an additional 5 points for the total of the 5 points. Here, I want to know what journals or databases you might look at and why, what line of inquiry you might follow. Obviously, if it's sports, you might want to comment on men's or women's sports and all of the issues having to do with Title IX. What excites you about the potential of researching this artifact and why? And keep in mind that this course is a historical perspective, in higher education, so books and journals should span the, the history of higher education, but particularly the 21st century. Okay? Those are my hints. It's not a difficult assignment, but you need to stay on track. Start early. Give yourself some think time and some write time and rewrite time. Okay? Delighted to see you come through week one in flying colors. I love the interactivity and the engagement you have with each other and the materials, which is really what this is all about. Okay? I'll be checking in again on a regular basis. Take care. Bye.